institution. I am proud to say I'm happy that the class student has taken up the baton and running with it. I am proud of them all. And I want to greet Sharon. I know she is Blackburn and everything as well. And she has been really pushing. And so this morning, I see myself not just as a member of staff, but a part of the body of the Marti Technical High School. I remember when I came in 2009, I wore my uniform, pride. I would stand at the gate every morning, in my white shirt and my blue pants and my jacket, and I'm sure the teachers remember that. And I wore the uniform with pride. I continue to wear my blue pants and my white shirt too for the sixth form program. They always say, sir, you're in the sixth form. But I'm happy today that we are able to receive a contribution towards the sports department. If nobody else is happy, I know Mr. Green is happy about that. I know he has been fighting so hard for the sports program. And even when he felt as everything is going down, Mr. Green stood it all up. And I want to say, Mr. Green, continue doing what you are doing. It is your passion. And it is because of your passion, I know you continue to serve. And although nobody is here again to be in sports, I don't remember, Mr. Mohammed was his rival. And Mr. Mohammed is no longer here to be your rival, but you will continue to succeed. And Mr. Pinot behind you and Ms. Fagan. I think that the group and Ms. Brown background are all good set of teachers who are working towards the achievement of the sports department. And then how can I make it so long? Dynamic, willing, energetic, and somebody who have grown to understand over the time that she wants to see her school go from strength to strength. And so I want to wish you all the best in your endeavor. Remember, I will be here for the entire program, but I want to say all the children to stand, all the students to stand. And I want us to give them a big round of applause. I want to say, continue. This may not be a career for you, but it can. It can. And you can go places. You can go as high as an eagle for what you're doing. The only thing is good if you put your mind to it. And I want you to repeat your school motto at this time. 1, 2. So while you take part, an active part in sports, I want you to work and study and be the total man. I want you to understand things don't dry up, never done right. Continue to do your best. Only the best is good. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, Dr. Wright, our captain, longest serving principal within our institution. Listen, I'm going to put a little bit of pressure on the netball team, just for a little bit. We just thanked the Participant Association for all their visit, but we want to do it in our own way. We have our own chant, our own thing. I'm going to highlight you right now. You, captain of the team, Samira, you guys know what to do. Everybody stand up. Everybody stand up. I'm putting you under pressure. It's kind of on the spot and everything. And I know you guys are very shy. But you remember that it's a challenge we do when we win the games. Ish. All right, we're going to do it ish. What is right now? Right about now. After 3. 1, 2, 3. All start. All start. Somebody get. You remember it? All right, give them the last one. Give them up. Together now, everybody. 1, 2, 3. Yo. All right, they are the camera shy. They are the camera shy. But I guarantee you when you come to the game, it's crazy fun when we are on winning ways. I really have to say also that I'm a big admirer. Dr. Wright doesn't know how much I admire him. I have been studying his leadership style for many, many years. And I'm trying to, as I said a while ago that he's not well. And him standing here a while ago, you would have not known that he is actually very, very ill. That is the testimony to the type of leader he is. As I said the other day, sometimes he is the autocratic leader, sometimes he's the democratic leader, sometimes he steps back and allows you to do what you, but every single moment that he needs what he needs to be, he is that person. Not saying he has multiple personalities, but sir, continue to lead. It's a reason why you are the longest serving principal with the institution, and you're an inspiration to many of us here. So continue to do your good work, sir. All right, running along with the program, I'm going to be asking at this moment, who is batting next? Who is batting next? It is a special item from, again, two members of the netball team. They say, I teach them everything they know. We do a bit of singing lessons as well. We did a pre-recording with them, and right about now, I'm going to be asking Mr. Gilty to just play that video of Tia and Tamira. Remember, people, I taught them everything I know. Right? Tamira, directly as the captain and of the netball team. I'm still giving out lessons for those of you who want to learn the team. The fee is quite hectic, so please feel free to join the line and come. All right. Giving apologies for local chapter president Alexander Shaw. He could not be here. He's consistently working behind the scenes as well. But as I said before, he sent his able representatives. All right, so right about now, we're going into the meat of the matter. We're going into the handing over of this check. Let me tell you something. Jmaany has not been sponsoring us just recently. Long time they do it. And we are eternally grateful for them. I'm going to be calling up a few of the young ladies here. I don't know if you remember this. We managed to salvage some of the kids that they sponsored us first. I'm going to be asking, they're a bit tight right about now, but I'm going to be asking Crystal Johnson and Deandra Edwards to step forward to show us what the junior kid looked like. This was years ago and we managed to salvage some of them. This was one of the first ones that was sent. Go to the front that you can see. Come on, walk out, come on. Give them a spin now. Step forward so that the camera can see this now. Step forward. These are two members of the under 14 team that did so well a few years ago. And we finished third in the entire country. All right, we can go on with the try. This wasn't the only kit that was sponsored. They sponsored us two kits, one for the junior team and one for the senior team. So I'm going to be asking Chingalong to step forward. That's her group name. Step forward so the camera can see you. So this one is actually in pristine condition. And as you realize, she is the supermodel of the team. Very confident young lady. All right, so before we go into the presentation, I'm just going to be asking Mr. Jello, the president of Jmaany, to step forward and just share a few words. He's coming from far away, and we know that he wants to share a few words. So, Mr. Jello, the floor is yours.
Morning. Students, doctor, faculty, and my family, thanks for coming here. This is nothing less than a privilege, pleasure to be here today for this special occasion. This is the building, the institution that helped make me the way I am today. And I will always be proud of this. This is what us as past students, what drives us every day to make sure that we can help you guys here to reach some of the benefits and come on out of the school and be able to give back again. Okay. I know it's a tough time here in Jamaica, especially with COVID and everything, but you have a lot of us that's in your corner. Some of us even know us knowing me for the first time. A lot of us that are known. Some people I don't even know who are helping. This is an amazing occasion. This is an amazing day to be able to present this hefty check to the sports department. And it's just good to see young ladies coming out and eager to receive this, and we know how far it's going to go. And then just from my organization, Jmaany, I just want to say thanks to all of the executive members, the supporters, the worker bees, led by Sharon, and all our associated sister organization. So I'm really looking forward to getting on with this and handing over this check.
All right, Dr. Wright, I'm going to be asking you to just step forward, and our Vice President for the local chapter, he's been hiding. I'm going to be calling him up right now. I don't know why he's always behind the scenes. You need to be a part of this picture, sir, Mr. Vice President, Mr. Mendez. I'm going to just ask that you come and be a part of this handing over along with me. Oh, send me for the podium.
Oh, all right. We can't hide the check.
Yeah, hide the check.
So on behalf of Jmaany, we want to present this check. On behalf of Jmaany, Jamsa, Jamal, Osamani Parson of Florida, Osamani Parson of Canada, UK, we want to present this check to Osamani High School in the amount of $641,000, $641,418. And this is an amazing day to be able to garner all this money and be able to present it to you guys. I have a few words I'm going to go through and basically outline how this check is dispersed out for the different entities and how it should be appropriate. Okay. Again, thank you very much. Thanks for your support. Yeah, sir. All right. Thank you.
Looking.
So on behalf of Marti Alumni Association of New York Incorporated, Jmaany, I'm honored to present this donation check to the Marti Technical High School Sports Department today. Jmaany would like to extend our grateful and heartfelt thanks to everyone for their continued support towards our mission. We would not be anything like this without your help. I want to say thanks to Dr. the principal, Reverend Dr. Austin Wright, and the staff of Marti Technical High School, and our various donors, volunteer supporters, friends of Marti Association of New York, Jmaany, Marti Association of Georgia, Jmaany, Blue Royals, Pastors of Canada, Marti Pastors of Jamaica, Jamsa, and Marti Pastors of Florida. To all, we want to say thank you. On September 10th, Jmaany transferred $4,463.27 US dollars, which is equivalent to what we dispersed in the check just now, over $600,000 to Marti Technical High School special account. Below is a breakdown of the disbursement. $414,044.60 was sent to Western Sports Pro Forma. Invoice is invoice number 3-303553. That invoice is for the netball team's uniform and apparel.
Yeah.
You guys get over $400,000, right? So you get the lion's share of this donation, right? $136,406.07 was sent to Western Sports Pro Forma invoice number 3-303007. That invoice is for the football team practice equipment. $56,000 was sent to Western Sports Pro Forma invoice number 3-303632. And this invoice is for the coaching services. $9,320 is reimbursement for the York Pharmacy receipt. $7,429.50 is for Marti. This is Charles Coleman. It's a gift from her mentor, Don Thomas. $14,457 is for the graduation package for Miss Judith Reed, Marti Rena Vincent. $4,337.70 is towards the graduation package for Marjorie Edwards Brown Marti Galvin Mesa. As always, Jmaany is delighted to provide financial support to the sports department. We're incredibly grateful for doing this again this year, especially during these unprecedented times of COVID-19. Without our members, mentors, and supporters, we would not be able to do this. Again, we're glad we could put this together, be able to support you guys, despite of what's going on globally. I heard this morning you were talking about our friend from Canada who is providing Carl Lewis. Yeah, he's always in the fitness thing, right?
Yes.
And just to show that, when situation hit us, this is more for the students, when situation hit us, it doesn't mean it's the end of it. It doesn't mean that we're gonna throw up our hands and just put down and say, okay, we're gonna always find a way. With COVID-19 and with distant learning, nobody knew that you would still be able to be here today, still be able to take part in your classes, still be able to do some practices and stuff. And even with us and different associations, getting this money together, we have done more during COVID. We have done more fundraising and stuff during COVID than we did before COVID. And people understand, even for people who have lost their jobs, their hours of cut, so based on their income and reduced we have found a way to still give and give above and beyond. So we want to say this tell you guys that doesn't matter what obstacles are placed in front of us, there will be obstacles. There's no if, what, or maybe about that. That's life itself. But always know there's always a way around. You just gotta stop for a second, think about it long enough, and know that there has to be some way around it. When you're making plans, when we're talking about career plans, have a plan A, plan B, and plan C, some of a plan D as well. It's plan A and verbal, right? Sports is integral to the development of one's mind, body, and everything, right? So, but I heard Mr. Pinot said it before, Dr. Wright, who said, irrespective of your sports, hit that book hard, harder. This is the only way out. Okay, there's no skimming the book and then putting everything in sports. Why don't you take you out? Focus on your books, because I've made it out. All of us here have made it out. The other pastors watching have made it out. You will make it out too. Okay? It looks tough right now, and it looks like there is no way out, and you're sitting down like, my mentee over there, Calvin, sitting over there hiding. He asks me every day, and I'm saying to him, like, sir, what about this? What about this? I want to do this one. Like, Calvin, you have time. But you asking the right questions now. So find someone. If you don't have a mentee, you have teachers here, faculty, you have good family members you can talk to. Find somebody, ask for advice. And ask for advice on people who look up to, people who's doing something that you want to do or doing good, and is a good leader, okay? But do remember, obstacles will come, but there's always a way out. When I was here as a student, I didn't know I would make it out either, right? Track and field was my specialty. I played a little basketball, some volleyball, so track was my thing. In June, I was supposed to represent Jamaica at Penn Relays. I broke my leg right in that afternoon. There goes track for me, right? So even with that twist, I was beating my books. I was studying hard. I was deputy head boy. I was the treasurer. I was the one who represented the school in the most outside business, especially the liaison between us and the police academy. So keep your head up, keep on pushing, even days when you feel like giving up, don't give up. There's no such thing. Okay? Thank you very much, and I look forward to see you guys becoming later on after leaving the school, becoming a part of JAMSA, part of Jmaany, part of Pastor Association of Florida, Canada, wherever you are. Always remember, reach back, give back. Okay? That's what we are doing for you today. All right, with that, I want to say thank you very much.
Constantly establishing our own tradition of excellence. You heard it just a while ago. When you girls graduated, when you guys graduated, to join the alumni, the students have been working tirelessly, and COVID did not stop them. I love to highlight people. Before I ask Mr. Green to come up and properly thank them, I want to highlight some people. Tia is not here. Tamira, step forward. Deandra, step forward. Queens of Twins, step forward. Jada, step forward. Tatiana, step forward. You come in front so everybody can see you. We just received a check a while ago, and the check covers things that are to come. But these are a few of the students I'm just recalling from my head. I don't remember, there are others here, there might be others here, there are other members of the football team here who are beneficiaries of the Jmaany mentorship program. These young ladies are on a full ride, a full scholarship. Mommy and daddy doesn't have to worry about exam fees. Mommy and daddy doesn't have to worry about certain things. These young ladies are it's just a subset of everybody. As I say, I can't remember everybody's name, so please forgive me, Pastor Association, forgive me for not remembering everybody's name. These individuals are crucial members of the netball and football team. These two here, Abriana, raise your hand, Twins of Twins. Are you the one that represented Jamaica recently? Oh, the other twin. All right. Right, yeah, keep on mixing up. Remember the name, please? Adriana, Adriana and Abriana. Adriana just recently represented Jamaica in the under 17, under 14 football program. So you see, things are happening with we might not be winning many titles, but we have many victories. Samira Jerry, just raise your hand. Former member of the Jamaica Under 17 Development Sunshine Girls Unit. All right, until COVID came and put all of that on break. So things are happening. We are winning a few games, but more than anything else, we are having some significant moral victories. I know you guys are shy, so you can go home and sit again. They were just shaking and jittering and asking to go and sit down. All right, so at this moment, I'm just going to be asking the head of our sport department to step forward and properly thank Jmaany for their consistent contribution.
Master ceremonies, Principal Dr. Aspen Wright, Mr. Jello, President of Jmaany, all of our students. I see Mr. Mendes over there. He's the Vice President of okay, good. All right. I want to say first a pleasant good morning to everyone. Sports, by any means, is a very expensive venture. When you think about just the equipment alone for sport, you're looking at $1 billion industry. If we say, for example, we are going to participate in cricket, you're looking at one good cricket bat is anywhere from $15,000 up. And then you have to think about how many of those you need. For the past 5 years, I think, if I'm not mistaken, Jmaany has been doing a tremendous job in helping the sports department. I remember the year that when they came on board, we had not been to champs for about 2 years due to financial difficulties. And they came on board that year and they bought the jerseys that we wore the champs. As a matter of fact, for the first time in a long time, we had everything, complete outfit. We had jerseys, t-shirts, sweatpants, everything, spikes. And that was a lot. And they have been doing it over and over and over again. And I have to say a very, very, very big thank you to them. I know that I want to highlight a few persons. You see, Ms. Sharon Smith, she is the first person who I had any contact with from Jmaany. And trust me, I remember the first interaction was, let me just put it this way, not the best, because of what had happened with a donation that was supposed to have come directly to the school, but we had some mishap. But we worked it out, and trust me, she has been a driving force. She loves sports, and she is always advocating for sports. We have been improving. So Pinot mentioned that we are winning a few games and we are making a semi-final here and there at champs and so on. The year before would have been our very best year in track and field, where we actually won a silver medal at Central Champs, or 4x100 meters relay team, class 3 boys. And you know what happened? We were going into champs as a third best team, no champs. And COVID came and took that away from us. But those boys, they are still together. And I have to say, thanks to Jmaany and the other past students who have been very, very, very active in the lives of these boys. And I have to, at this time, signal out Mr. Mendes. Last year, during the COVID pandemic, when they decided that they were going to have champs after it not happening the year before, he was here with us at training almost every day. Every track meet that we went to, he was there with us. As a matter of fact, he got trained as a COVID marshal, which is a requirement for teams entering champs. As a matter of fact, all the sports now require COVID marshal. So he was always there with us, giving the boys his support. Whenever we were going home in the evenings, even if we didn't have the money, he would say, come on, let me drop into Spanish Town and so on. And It's things like that that we need. And I have to say thank you to him. I have to say thanks to every past student. Whether you have contributed by donating something or by just donating your time. Thank you. Thank you, because without you, it would almost be impossible to do this. If we understand our schools run, we never really have enough money to do the things that we need to do, because what government gives you sometimes is not even half of what we need to do those things. And to see that we have a past student association that is putting some effort into us doing extracurricular activities. It is such, I mean, I can't tell you how happy I am for that. Because sometimes the children, they may not be able to get the 10 and 12 subjects, and everybody may not be able to be a lawyer or a doctor, but there are so many opportunities in sports right now. And that is why I am so happy that we have a push behind the sports program. Again, thank you to all. Thank you for coming out. Thank you for your contribution, sir. Big up to Jmaany, big up to Johnson, big up to every past student of this institution who are contributing positively to their alma mater. Thank you all. Blessings and have a great day.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much. Passionate is how I would describe the name of the Pathway Association. In recent times, the local chapter played a game against our netball team. It was very competitive, and by all indications, we will be ready for a rematch pretty soon. And we are going to cover you properly this time around. Promise you that. I also want to say a few persons were mentioned a while ago. Ms. Sharon Smith. Ms. Sharon Smith texts or calls me every day, and it is, as I said, we need to find another word for passionate. We need to find another word for passionate. There is something about the Pastoral Association here at Marti that it is just simply magical. Always thinking about ways in which they can help, always thinking about the next step forward. Even now, conversations are taking place between Mr. Jello, myself, Ms. Smith, members of the local chapter about what next. On Saturdays, there's a feeding program here which caters to the Jmaany Cup team and the netball team. And this is their incentive. We can't say enough. If we spend we will spend the entire day talking about everything that they have been doing. But we just want to say from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, I'm just checking the screen and I need to acknowledge Ms. Vogel and Ms. Tono, who are here with us. They couldn't be here physically. Just seeing the names pop up on the screen there. Big up to yourselves, awesome leaders. Ms. Dennis, who was an integral role in planning this. Little thank you to Jmaany. Big up yourselves, excellent leadership, guys, and I am so proud to be a part of the team. A lot of things that we do, and you see me here smiling, looking all handsome and taking the credit for everything. A lot of persons are behind the scenes doing most of the work. Again, I just have to thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, everybody. And as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end, but we're looking forward to the next chapter. Before we leave, Mr. Jello just has one more quick word.
Okay. Come over here, Miss Water. Because I know you're over there and you're busy mystically. So I also have another donation for the team. Yes, another donation for the launch. Yes. So this is from the 87 batch. Donation of $10,000. So hopefully,
always, always, always give it. We have a talk in the netball, we when they don't ask when the equipment is coming, when the good things coming. So Jmaany has produced a check, so ladies, we soon get the good things. All right. Thank you again, Mr. Jello. Thank you again, family, for being with us. Thank you for making the trip. Members of the local chapter, thank you for being around. Please to stick around for the photo up. And ladies, get ready for training. Let's go. Hey, we have Hey. Yes.